good evening, everyone. It is 6:30, and we are up, down, and around the block for the weekly Block Coaches Show. This week, featuring the mighty Lady Rustlers of CMR softball. Welcome, ladies, and welcome, Coach Klein.
Well, hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. First thing I want to get out of the way is, have you seen The Water Boy?
Yes.
Okay. Do you get that a lot, or is that like a really dated reference?
I mean, it just really depends on the generation. Like, my generation older, I'll get it quite a bit. Younger generations don't get it. So,
Oh,
I
man.
know.
I was like, this is like a bucket list thing. I get Coach Klein.
Yep.
Coach Klein's going to be on the show, guys. I get Coach Klein. All right, that's enough. That's out of the way. But for those of you watching on the live stream, a friendly reminder that you can always drop your questions, comments, or I guess concerns, if there are any, through
Hopefully
the
not.
comments on the YouTube and Facebook. And you notice some new decor behind me. The replay of the Coaches Show will now be available on Real Country 104.3. So every Wednesday you can hear a replay of this. I don't know how they're going to do it, if it's in its entirety or if they just take the good stuff, whatever they deem as that. But that was a meeting that we had last week, made it official today. So every Monday I'll go down there and I'll preview the week to come and then invite people to come join us for the Coaches Show. Wednesday will be that replay, and then Friday I'll go back and talk about what's happened and get ready for a big weekend. And you guys have a big week and a big weekend.
Yep.
So last week, though, before we get too far into this one, Belgrade over Great Falls High. Andrew Hazen was our first ever baseball player of the game. Then we had CMR over Gallatin, the Lady Rustlers. Good job there.
Thank
and then
you.
CMR boys over the Belgrade boys. So we're clearly starting to see early now how the things have shifted. You guys are third, only because you haven't played Belgrade, right?
Because
yes,
we haven't played Belgrade.
that's the consensus. So you guys are 3-1. And then I had my first ever lacrosse experience yesterday. Tizer Zoni was the player, or Zodi was the player of the game. But lacrosse is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. I've only been to like one or two, but they're kind of intense.
Yeah, it was really intense. 13-12 was the final in sudden death overtime.
Okay.
So, yeah, there was a lot going on there. But if you haven't been to lacrosse, go out there. So, Crosstown Week, it's the first one of the season. I'm so excited.
Us too. We're ready.
You guys, and I have talked to now Great Falls High softball and now CMR softball. So, I'm curious to hear how you guys feel. Great Falls High believes that they have the squad, even though they're under first-year head coach. He's been an assistant, much like yourself.
Right.
And now he's got this just stable full of seniors, deep pitching. So they are feeling it right now. How do you guys feel?
Oh, I mean, we feel like we can beat anybody in the state. Like we have so much confidence going into this year. I mean, similar. We have 8 seniors on our roster, and most of those 8 seniors, this is their 3rd year starting for us. I mean, we have so much just like experience and leadership, and like even as seniors they're still willing to like learn and grow, and so like they still have that like just energy and like fight to want to improve. That
yes, we
we have so much confidence in every single one of our girls. I mean, that come to the plate, that if they're in the field, like similar with pitching, we have strong pitching. I mean, lots of experience there too, that we are confident that we could beat any team in this state.
I love it. I love the confidence. Spring sports is going to be very interesting because I feel like there's a lot of just even keel. Now, we're going to see the boys for the first time ever in Crosstown because they're playing for the first time ever in the history of the state. So regardless of what their records are going into that, it's going to be the first time for both of them. There's going to be a lot of school pride on the line, more than just bragging rights. So I'm very excited for that. But you know, last week we did the Athletes of the Month, the boy for January, and then the boy and girl for February. And CMR has had their share of Athletes of the Month as well. And I said it was a great week to be a Bison, but it's been a great year to be a Rustler. And I recalling my 4 years here, football has always been Great Falls High. Basketball has always been CMR. But this year, the swing vote has been wrestling. And that was a good one.
That was a good one. Now that was big for CMR this year.
That was huge. So how is the history with softball in Crosstown?
It kind of goes back and forth a little bit. Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, the last several years we've kind of been dominating and leading, but it tends to like swing back and forth a little bit over the last several years. But we've kind of been on a streak, and we plan on keeping that streak going.
And both squads have bolstered some great athletes. I keep up with Bree Gennady, who in the Midwest is crushing it right
killing
now.
it.
And then Tennyson Enos from the other side. She's at Providence, and she's crushing it. She had like 4 homers or something the other day.
Yep.
So you guys clearly have a great talent. You guys nurture that talent and then see them onto the next level to do great things. So what is the trick?
I mean, I think that word nurture, like you just said, is kind of a trick. We want to create great softball players, absolutely. But more than that, we try to focus on being great humans, great people. I mean, so that gets them to that next level. I mean, and yes, of course, we'd love to see them all go continue playing, but whether it's softball or another sport, or whether they just want to continue their education, like we try to just build great people more so than just softball players. And so trying to instill some of those like life skills and just genuine like soft skills that they need moving forward helps them be successful.
Fantastic. Well, Coach couldn't be here because she had a family emergency.
Yes.
So you're filling in. So
I'm
we're still
filling in.
Talking a little bit about everything going on right now. Conference record is your record, 3-1, which is a great start. It really is. And then you guys have the East-West crossover after Crosstown. So it couldn't be a more like true baptism by fire week if you asked for it.
Yep.
What is the biggest thing that you guys take away every year from the East-West crossover, though?
I mean, the biggest thing is just we don't play a ton of non-conference games during the year. And so it's a great time for us to see competition from the West side, from the West Conference, because like I said, we don't see it very often. And so it allows us to get experience at a huge thing. They are non-conference games. It allows us sometimes to get like some girls innings and experience, so that if they have to step up to a plate or step up into a role during a bigger game, like they're not first time. But that experience is just huge from that crossover.
And it gives you guys a chance. I didn't really realize just how beneficial East-West crossovers for softball are, because, I asked Great Falls High, hey, who's the team to beat? They're like Glacier. I mean, for obvious reason, right? They've been in it 2 of the last 3 years. But I said, I witnessed their championship run last year. Like quite literally, they started in the losers bracket and they had to play 8 straight hours of softball, give or take. But that's a lot of softball.
It's a ton. It's hard to do.
Yeah, you have to win and then win again. And, hey, you got to win one more time to prove it, as they call it. And
then after it's like a day of 8 hours of just 4 to 5 games back to back, you get to come back the next day and keep going when you're exhausted and, you're tired and your muscles hurt. And that coming back in that loser's bracket is hard. So
you guys may not play 8 straight hours at an East-West crossover, but I imagine you guys have some way to kind of be like, okay, so we're preparing for those long days, and so what's rotation look like, and how do you gauge who's got a fresh arm and who can, handle a few more innings? Like what's that process look like? I
mean, we try to do a ton, like so I work a lot with our pitchers, and like our pitchers, we try to put them through a lot of like strength type training, endurance type practices, trying to build that up. And then, from there, it's just we try to limit number of pitches. And then if they start getting into that, then we start getting the next girl ready. And just trying to do any of that stuff that we can. As far as like our infielders, outfielders, we do everything we can to do strengthening, like I said, endurance, building, conditioning, so that their bodies can endure those long games. We talk a lot about like taking care of themselves. So making sure they're icing and stretching. We do, sometimes we build that stuff into practices too. So just trying to prep them so that they're physically ready for those games, so we don't have to worry about that endurance piece of it.
So the game of softball is a beautiful thing because they pitch underhand and they do it aggressively, to say the least. So as a pitching coach, like how is that taught, the control with the precision and speed that you need to have?
Yeah, it's a ton of work, and our girls know, that it's a ton of work outside of the season, outside of practice, and it's, starts with just some very basic drills, a ton of drills over and over and over, trying to just perfect every little piece of your body. And then you have to try to put it all together with perfect timing. It's hard, but that's really where that precision comes from, is just so many thousands and thousands of reps doing the same thing over and over and over, so that you build that muscle memory. And then the speed comes with strength and explosion and all of that builds into it, like that aggressiveness that you were talking about.
Yeah. Well, when you look at a team like a Belgrade
Mhm.
or a Glacier, what stands out to you as far as what separates them from good to great?
I would say, I mean, Belgrade in particular is, I mean, they're very aggressive hitters. They don't watch a lot of strikes. It's hard to get balls by them. Like they're just up there and their hitters are confident and they are aggressive. And so then like from a pitching perspective, like we have to do try to make them hit our best pitch kind of thing is what we talk about. So we're going to hit our spots and we know they're aggressive. So give them not great pitches so that when they swing at those pitches and they're overly aggressive, they miss kind of thing. But that would be, I guess, my biggest thing, like good hitters to great hitters is that plate awareness and being aggressive and being hard to get out. I mean, it sounds silly, it sounds simple, but
No, actually, it makes perfect
yeah.
sense. Clearly, Belgrade's players did not come from the league that I used to umpire way back in the day, because that was one of the things. So, I mean, it was, 10 to 12-year-old and long, hot summers in Spokane. But, we'd have our umpire meetings and meetings with the coaches and be like, look, we get some of them are probably scared to swing at the ball,
Mhm.
but we cannot have these games going on
Right.
endlessly.
Mhm.
So we need you to encourage them to swing, even if it looks like an ugly pit. I mean, that's what they're here for, is to
Mhm.
learn and develop. But if it goes too long, like, we're going to just start calling, as close as we can. And you get parents that were so mad and be like, do you want to sit here in the sun,
Yeah.
for more hours of this? So
Oh,
clearly, if they're swinging,
Mhm.
they didn't come from that league at all.
No, well, that's, I mean, I tried umpiring when I was in college too. It was a great little like summer gig, and I had to quit after a couple of years.
It's
it was,
rough.
It was similar. I got so irritated. I was like, they either sit here and walk forever, or I call strikes that aren't necessarily strikes on the 10-year-old. But
Yeah.
it's its own battle. Yeah, that's its own thing.
And they wonder why we have like referee shortages throughout the
Right.
state.
Yep.
And it's just like,
Mhm.
well, if you guys could just chill. And I know not every call is going to go your way. Not everybody has as
Yep.
many eyes as apparently you do from the stands.
Well, I mean, and as a coach, it's the same thing. I have to kind of check myself sometimes where I get, especially I get a little defensive with my pitchers and stuff. And so I do every so often have to kind of check myself and like remind myself, like, okay, they're doing the best they can. Like they're not perfect, but they're at least here and they're trying. So we appreciate them. We appreciate everything they do.
So what's it like having baseball now? Part of the, like,
Oh,
is
it's
it
great.
about time, guys? Like,
Kind of, yeah.
geez.
It's great. I mean, it's so much fun to be able to go and watch the games. It's so much fun to be able to like cheer on our school and our, classmates and stuff, and be able to wear those Rustler colors it's great. Like it just adds, like we talked about pride earlier, it just gives that like extra pride to it. So
Yeah, I saw that you guys made the long trip back from Billings just in time to go and cheer on the boys for their
Mhm.
first game, which they won, and it was crazy. And I
Mhm.
think, Great Falls High sadly still looking for their first win of the season, but it wasn't going to be perfect coming out of the gate.
No.
It's just the fact that we have it now.
Yep.
2026, we're making history. Don't know how that's possible,
it just
but here
doesn't
we
happen
are.
very often nowadays. I mean, usually by now everything's said and done. I mean, so it is.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch history happen, and it's fun to be able to be a part of it.
So for you guys, I mean, what is the outlook on the rest of the season? How much? I mean, your conference record is pretty good. Are you guys
Mhm.
going to have any non-conference?
We have a couple. Yep. I mean, as far as like our conference goes, we want to continue winning. Next time we face West, that's kind of our big thing. We want to get a win against West. But we just want to make sure that we take each game as it comes, one day at a time. And we'll end up playing Glacier and Flathead one weekend, and we'll play the two Helena schools, I think next week actually. And so we have some non-conference games coming up, and we use those and we go into those the same we do conference. Like we want to get wins. We want to put our best foot forward. We want to accomplish, our everything we set out to do every game.
Absolutely. Well, for you guys, I know that you have a pretty good history as far as the, the back and forth with the crosstown and how that goes. But I do think for you and where you play is all, you guys sometimes get to do it under the lights of Providence. And how special are those games?
Oh, those games are fantastic. Like being able to play that crosstown at night under the lights is just, it's so much fun. It's just a different vibe and a different feel for the girls. I mean, that it's just different, I guess, because it's the only one. But it's a lot of fun. It's special. It's unique. And so they take advantage and they own it. And we have a pretty good record on those night games. So, I mean, we're hoping to keep that going this year too. But,
I love it.
yeah.
Well, I advocated for the boys to to have their crosstown, at least one of them at Centene. You know, well, I mean the Chargers play there sometimes too,
Oh, that would be
and
so cool.
I didn't mean to you know, slow roll that out there for everybody listening, but apparently that's a thing now. But I heard the rumor that for you guys in the multiplex, like that might be in question. It has been in years past, but now it's like seriously they're thinking about doing away with it, and it just seems like
doing away with our night game, or
no, the multiplex that you guys
Oh.
play at as a whole, which is
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I haven't heard it. I don't know where else we would play.
That's
though.
the big question.
Yeah, that would. I mean, sure, build us our own fields, I guess, if
Yeah.
somebody wants to spend the money and go do that. But I don't know where else we would play at this point. So
And it's so wild to me because Spokane, we had a multi-sports plex of our own, and there were soccer fields, football fields, softball diamonds, baseball diamonds, and they got used very frequently. So it's like I don't know why you would take something like that away.
I guess I mean, they're there. They might as well be used. I don't know why they would want to take that away. But I mean, yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, well, normally this is the portion of the show that we do our segment called Fishing for Compliments with Coach, but I'm going to save that for Coach because she loves so much being put on the spot.
Absolutely, yeah. Save all that fun stuff for her. She'll eat it up.
But instead, so we're going to have a couple of your seniors, Ruby and Aspen, come up here. And so tell me something that you enjoy as far as watching them play that you're going to miss after the season's come and gone.
Goodness, just look at them over there. I'll start with Aspen. Aspen is just the type of player who shows up every day and just grinds. Like she is just ready to go, ready to get better, like takes every single moment to improve. And I mean, not only just herself, but like collectively as a team, she wants to learn the game, and she just is that just go get 'em grind type girl. And Ruby, I mean, Ruby's similar, but Ruby brings like just a special like happiness and like a light to the field. Like she's there, she works, she shows, but she brings such a calm and like such a presence to the field that like just makes everybody feel comfortable. And I mean, they're both just incredible seniors, and they've both been a part of our starting lineup for 3 years now. I mean, they're going to be big shoes and big holes to fill for next year.
I love that. And, you know, there's like, we need a happy place. Well, that's just what she brings. The whole thing is a happy place.
Yeah.
In your tenure as a coach, what's the weirdest superstition you've seen on the girls' side of things?
Oh, on the girls' side?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. None of them really were more superstitious than they are. So maybe it's a generational thing. I mean, I know some of them have to have some things with Coach Hurley where like they get special gum, like they have their double bubble type or their big league chew, like
big league chew.
Big league chew. Yep, it's back, it's happening. So I know that's kind of something. I know some of them do. I mean, like little things like before the game, we'll write numbers like where we stand, where we line up and stuff. But honestly, I can't think of a ton of superstitions from the girls, and none of them abnormal.
Is the chalk thing a thing?
That's
with softball?
a thing. Yeah, you don't step on the chalk line.
Don't step on.
You don't step on the chalk line. Any of them, anywhere.
I remember the first time I heard that, I didn't even bother to ask why. It was just like you just didn't do it.
Yeah,
I couldn't even tell you
the
why.
The idea of like, I mean, you don't want to mess up the field. Like you don't want to, you could move it, and then I don't know.
I think you don't want to let the softball demons in.
Absolutely.
That's my story. That's what I'm going with for that. Yeah. But all right. Well, since we can't do fishing for compliments, one thing that I do with every crosstown week interview is I like to put the coach on the spot and say something nice about Great Falls High.
Something nice about Great Falls High, about like them in general,
their
or
softball team. Say something nice about their softball team.
I will. Can I say two?
You can say two.
So I'm going to say number one. We have inherited quite the coach from Great Falls High this year, and she's just been a great addition to our coaching staff. And so thank you, Great Falls High. The other thing I will say, I've coached with Rob Saltese before, and I've known him for a very long time, and he is an incredible coach and just an incredible human. And they are lucky to have him, and I imagine will do great things for them. So
those are beautiful. I think that so far the ones that I've gotten. So football, it was CMR said that Great Falls High had a great practice field because that's where they play their games at, right? And then basketball, man, I think it was Jerry who said that he loves when they lose, but they hadn't for a while. And then Sislo, I forget what he said, but nobody's had quite, definitely not two, but eloquent and acceptable answers.
You know, guess I'm just chalk it up to a nice person.
But yeah, Jerry's retired. We're gonna miss him in basketball season.
Mhm.
But you know, it's
been around for a little bit.
Yeah, and
Just a little.
I couldn't believe when the softball landscape changed for the Great Falls High side. But I do think, you know, after talking to Rob, I do think he'll do great things with those girls. So, do you have aspirations to then take the reins? You know, once Alex is gone.
Honestly, we'll kind of see where we're at in life. Like I haven't thought much about it. She's never mentioned anything about being done. So. But I mean, I love being here. I love coaching. I love the girls in the program. So I don't anticipate going anywhere anytime soon. And
I mean, you clearly, both of you look like you have a lot of years left. But when you're dealing with teenage girls, that can go from that to, you know, I've got this much left in the tank.
You know, I love our girls so much. I mean, we have our days, but that's human. That's natural. That's normal. So, I mean, half the time I'm sure it's my problem and a me thing. Half the time they're not having their best day, but I love being here. I can't imagine doing anything else in the springtime. So
one of the funniest moments we ever had was actually a St. Patrick's Academy coach. Their girls basketball coach, Bosley, was on here. And he said, best thing I've learned as a coach is that when they need to cry, just let them cry. Like I walk away, I go maybe hide somewhere, and I just let them cry when they need to. What's the thing that you've learned about coaching teenage girls that has helped you beyond measure?
God, I think just understanding that they're teenage girls and trying to like remember like they're gonna have a bad day. So I mean, they might, you know, come one day and it's all of a sudden they've got attitude and they've got this and they're throwing shade and you're like, what in the world? And just trying to remember that they're also young adults and sometimes they just have bad days. I've tried to learn and accept and not take it so personal sometimes. That
I know so many of them from, you know, volleyball, basketball. You guys don't have bad days, do you? No.
Like I said, our girls are amazing, but they're human. I mean, so life happens.
Well, what would Coach Alex say if she were here about the outlook on the season so far? Is anything ever good enough for her as a head coach?
I mean, probably not.
Probably not.
She's always looking for ways to improve, but I mean, that's what a coach does. But I would say, you know, if we continue where we're going, I mean, they continue hitting the ball like they did last week against Gallatin. And, you know, I mean, that's where she loves hitting. So if we keep hitting and we keep scoring runs, she's going to be a happy camper. Well,
I always tell people, I'm like, you know, if I had to put my finger on one thing that like ruined some of the sports things here, specifically in Great Falls, it was COVID. And I know it seems like an easy out, but you know, I'll do my history and my research. And I looked for softball specifically. I went through, and there was a time where it was either one of you guys was in the mix for the state title. And then COVID happened and that season got canceled. And then everything changed since then. So I'm looking forward to a time where that is the history that we're seeing repeat, where you guys are both right in the mix, very competitive.
I mean, that's our goal every year. We want to go in, we want to be the best, we want to beat the best, end up with a state championship. We want to hang a rug in our gym. You know, I mean, those are always our like big overarching goals, but we try to keep it one game. You know, you've got to think one game at a time. But yeah, that's what we want out of this. And we believe that we have the team to do it. And so.
What's the one thing that you took away from your time playing softball from a coach that you have to basically, that it's got to be included every year for you?
That I took away from one of my coaches?
Yeah.
So I played softball here for UGF at the time, and I was a pitcher. And I used to struggle so bad with like coming out of games and getting pulled because I felt like I was a failure. And Coach Enos, both Gary and I guess Joey, Coach Egan, taught me like it's okay to make mistakes, like especially in softball. Like you're not going to be perfect. You're not going to hit the best you can every day. You're not going to pitch your best every game, kind of thing. And so trying to keep that in mind, like as I coach, that sometimes we have off days and like we can have the best players in the world and the best, you know, everything. And sometimes it just doesn't come together and you have to just come out of a game and away from a game that thinking the next one's going to be better. The next one's, you're going to come back, you're going to bounce back, that kind of thing. And I think that's what I've learned from the coaches throughout the years that I try to keep in mind when I'm coaching, that sometimes we just have off days.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, and that's very true. It's something that people definitely need to be mindful of.
I mean, especially we tell our girls all the time, like softball is a game, like you're hitting 300, you're doing okay. And that's only 3 out of 10 times. I mean, it's a game of failures. And
Yes.
I mean, it's a very mentally exhausting game for that reason. And it's very humbling at times. And so it's hard to keep that in check with a game like softball or baseball.
I think so. It was Coach Mack for the boys when he was coaching the Chargers, and I talked to him, and we were promoting some of the seniors that he was about to say goodbye to that year. And I forget what the specific quote is, but he basically said along the lines of, "You're never going to fail as hard as you do in baseball."
Seriously.
And I was like, "What?" And he explained it to me, and I was like, "Wow, like that's a
Yeah,
like,
no, it
that'll
is.
really do a number on you."
It is. I mean, it's a very, very humbling sport to understand that. I mean, out of every 10 at bats, you're doing good if you get a hit 3 times out of 10. Like it's
crazy.
insane. Whereas you think basketball, when you're shooting free throws, you want 80%. So 88 out of 10 is, okay. I mean, just the difference in expectations for what's good in like statistics and what's good and like how you're producing is insane when you look at baseball and softball.
So Crosstown Thursday, are you guys the home team this first round?
I don't think so. No. Yeah.
No. Okay.
No,
So it is Great Falls High that will be the home team. First pitch is at 5 o'clock. This is at the multiplex where we can see all the games. And you guys, I think this is going to be a really good one. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely going to set the bar for Crosstown for spring for sure.
Oh.
As the coach featured on the show, you get to pick who gets to come up after you.
Oh, I get to pick.
Yes.
Do I be nice and ask who wants to go?
I like the mean route.
Okay. I think Ruby looks ready to go.
Ruby.
Only because she turned to her friend first. Like, she just never point the finger.
Don't make eye contact.
Don't make eye contact. Yeah, we're going to let Ruby come up next.
All right. Well, one more time, Coach Klein, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys, and we will be back with Ruby after this commercial break.
The Block Coaches Show is made possible by our proud sponsors, The Burger Bunker, located at 24 5th Street South here in Great Falls and open Monday through Saturday. It's my personal favorite burger in town. I get the Island Burger. Stop in and tell them the F.A.N Show sent you. Burger Bunker, no frills, just deliciousness for your inner burger lover. Mars of Great Falls, your one-stop shop for a variety of automobile restoration services. Call today at 406-315-2142 or stop in and see Archie yourself at 1224 19th Avenue South. Schulte's 38th Street Store and Coffee House. Family owned and the best chicken in town if you ask me. But don't take my word for it. Stop in and see for yourself at 3800 3rd Avenue South. Russell Country Federal Credit Union, where they believe in helping you and your children achieve financial success and building a better community. They want to be your financial home, so stop in their Great Falls or Fairfield office and get started on your new account today. Mountain West Farm Bureau Insurance, the Eric Dirk Agency, protecting what matters most, local service you can trust, and specializing in home, auto, life, and farm ranch products. You trained them to ball, to hustle, to grind. Now protect their future and your peace of mind. Retirement, life insurance, risk on lock. Doug Mercado with Northwestern Mutual. Protecting what's important, growing for tomorrow. Call Doug. Your game plan starts today. And finally, C.M. Russell Hall of Famer Linda Morin, Rustler Pride.
All right, we are back, and I'm going to change this to Ruby. There we go. All right, Ruby Dean, welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Linda always sends her best. That's why it's hashtag Rustler Pride at the end of that commercial. And then you can hear us on Real Country 104.3. But it is Crosstown Week. How ready are you?
Oh, we're ready. We've been waiting for it. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
When does the countdown officially start for Crosstown?
Oh, before the season starts. Like our first practice, we're counting down the days. We're ready to play them.
All right. And once again, if you're watching on the live stream, you can drop your questions or answers or comments in the comments on the YouTube and Facebook channel. And yeah, even the girls that are in attendance have been known to do that a time or two just to put you on the spot. So Coach and I, Coach Klein, we talked a lot about you guys and how good you look this season, 3-1 in conference. I mean, how high of standard do you guys hold for yourselves, at the beginning of each season?
really every year we know what we're capable of and we know we can do our best. And especially this year after having our sophomore and junior years, most of us have been starters. And so this year's been our big, like, we need to come, we need to show up. We can win it all if we really put in the effort.
So as a senior, sitting at 3-1 in conference play, that's all you guys have had is conference games. So you're 3-1, you're a month into the season now, and then it's one of the shortest seasons of the year. So is it, yeah, you know, we've won more than we've lost, we're above 500, it's been all conference, or is it that one, if I could get that one back?
Yeah, we've always had a little struggle with West, and so definitely having them beat us was not ideal, and that's one that we're fighting to get back, and hopefully later in the season we can get them the second time.
Well, Crosstown Thursday and then the East-West crossover, which is no easy feat. How do you prepare yourself for the East-West crossover?
I just go into it. It's games, time to get practice. You can never really practice like a real game, and so it's good to get those non-conference games. Normally it's pretty chill, like just getting some playing time and getting together with the girls and doing what we love.
Hey, that's all that you can do at the end of the day. So you are third base?
Yep.
So what made you fall in love with third base?
Oh goodness. Well, I started at shortstop. I went to second, outfield. I've played everywhere, but my sophomore year, that spot opened up after Brooke Powers graduated, and it was definitely just one that I was like, we need somebody here and somebody who can try to be a leader, and that's what I like to do. And so that's kind of what put me there. And then I just stuck with it, and now I wouldn't rather play anywhere else.
Well, you know, when I played, it felt like of the bases, and then of course shortstop, that the importance kind of went ranked. You know, I think first base, third base, second shortstop. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends.
Depends.
It's very dependable.
Because third base, that's the last chance before they're home, which I guess technically the last chance is the catcher, but you don't want them to get to that point where you're trying to throw home. You know, that's, you know, you want to get them before that, which is why first base is so important, is because if you can stop them from scoring or getting anywhere around the diamond, that's where you want to start.
Yeah.
So third base, a lot of pressure. Do you thrive under it?
Yeah, that's my dad loves to say, like, that's what I do best. Like if I'm up to bat and I have an 0-2 count and there's 2 outs, close to the end of the game, close game, like he loves me in those moments because that's when I do my best. And so when it comes down to the pressure, can't let her score, that's where I really try to step up, and the rest of the girls are good at that too.
All right. Have you had your hand at pitching?
Oh, no.
No, that was a quick answer. No, I don't pitch.
No, we try. I practice. Most of them are pretty good at getting it there, but no, not me.
Coach Klein, do you feel like you missed out on one here? One got away? That means I've seen your pitching. You are great at third base. All right. Well, what is your superstition other than the don't step on the chalk line? Everybody does that. Okay, we get it. But what do you have to have going for you, or I guess not going for you on game day?
I don't really have many. I like to always have, most of the time, gum when I'm playing. If I don't have gum, sunflower seeds.
That's a
just
must,
something. Yeah. And I always eat the peanut butter Nature Valley granola bars before I play.
Solid choice. Okay.
That's really it. I've never really had anything that I'm like, I need to do this.
So I hate that I'm saying this right now. Back in my day, didn't feel any better coming out either. Okay, so we only had, I think, the 3 flavors of sunflower seeds. We had the original, salted, and then ranch. Yeah, I know we got fancy with the ranch, right? Now they have pickle. There's spicy. There might have been sizzling hot too, and then the bacon and barbecue. So it's like the TV. We had 3 channels, and now you guys have streaming services. So for you, what's your go-to flavor of sunflower seed?
Dill pickle.
Yes.
The only one. That
nice.
Or cracked pepper. Anything else?
I do love the sizzling bacon one, but Mason Crawl turned me on to the dill pickle ones at a camp last year, and I was like, "What are you munching on?" He's like, "Dill pickle," just a giant lipful. Do you guys have to clean them up?
Oh, no.
No? Just spit wherever.
Yep.
How quickly do you go through a bag?
Ooh, I think our first day of outside practice, we went through like one of the big bags. I don't know. I don't normally buy them. Like my dad just has them, or I just eat everybody else's. But we go through quite a few bags, probably a bag a week.
So Seahawk fans could always tell how well or not well they were doing in games by how aggressively Pete Carroll would chew his gum.
Yeah.
If there was no gum, it was like, get the man some gum. And if he was just, away, it was like, okay, I think we're in a good spot, which was weird because that's intense chewing. So for you, when there's a game, I mean, is it based on how stressful the game is, of how quickly you go through sunflower seeds?
I don't really think so. I think we just all need something to do because some days it can get long just being out there. So giving us something to do while we're watching the game. I don't really get stressed out and eat sunflower seeds like that. But
Okay, all right. Well, that's fair. Softball at the next level? Yes, no?
Yep.
Okay, where at?
Viterbo University in La Crosse, Wisconsin. It's an NAIA, so it's basically like a Carroll College, just a little bit bigger.
Okay. Carol's not going to like that you said that. So there's a chance that you would get to play against the Frontier Conference schools in the tournament. Good.
Yep,
Okay.
they went down. They actually played both Carroll and UP in Arizona during spring break. So
Nice. All right. And for that, the decision to go outside the state lines, how difficult one, or was it difficult at all?
that was something I always wanted to do.
Okay.
I didn't really look. I miss UB. I kind of was back and forth between, but I've always wanted to go out of state, so that's where I looked.
But you know that, like, California, Florida, those states exist, right? Like, you don't have to keep it the same longitude, latitude, whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I went down to La Crosse in December, and it reminded me a lot of like old Bozeman, and I loved going to Bozeman when it was old Bozeman. So it's definitely a place I was like, I want to be here.
Okay, well, nothing against Wisconsin. I think it's a great state. I will give you a little advice for when you get there. Avoid cheese curds. You can have them sometimes, but they're going to try to like force them on you all the time. Oh, and try some cheese curds. I went and covered a indoor football game in Green Bay, Wisconsin one time. And I went to the tailgate, everything, people were buying me food throughout the whole game. And then afterwards, and I had a before and after photo from my trip of me on the field. And then when I got back home, and I was like, wow, like, does the camera really add 10 pounds? No, Wisconsin adds 10 pounds. So just be leery of that.
Every place we went to eat, we had to try the cheese curds. There was only one place that we are still talking about that we need to go back to, but
yeah. So Wisconsin will add 10 pounds, but good for you. You're going to get out the state line. You're going to go and play softball. Do you know what you want to do beyond college?
Well, I'm going to get elementary education degree. I don't really know if I'm coming back, if I'm going somewhere to stay in, but yeah.
Wow, you're like ready to just hit it running and go. Okay,
Ready.
well, you still have your senior year left. Not much of it.
Yep.
What's left on the bucket list to check off?
Graduate. Not much other than graduate.
That is such a cheap
Play
answer.
some softball. Win state, hopefully.
Have you ever had doubts that you were going to graduate? I mean, seriously, because that sounds like an answer from somebody that's just like, there were a few semesters there where it was like, we might do this, we might not.
No, not really. I mean, there's not much else to do left of senior year. Like, it's all graduation planning now. So
it's all about the rug.
Yep.
Yes, what you guys want to hang a
is.
rug so bad. I love that about CMR. I think that's so much fun. All right, so speaking of fun, some of the fun ones here. Dress up or dress down? Which are you?
Ooh.
Sweatpants and hoodie with a messy bun, or are you, let's put the heels on and let's go tear up the town.
Dress down.
Dress down.
I'd like to think dress up, but no.
The second I said messy bun, you were like, yep, that's my one. That's
the
me
one.
right there. Okay, fair enough. A weekend with the girls or a week-long vacation with the family?
Uh-oh.
If your family's in
Okay,
attendance, I caution you.
It depends where the vacation is.
So, okay, this is good. You're the first one that's actually wanted to caveat. You can create your own. Like, whatever sells it to get you a week with your family is your choice. So what's your dream week-long vacation where you can actually handle them as long as this is where you're at and what you're doing?
Ooh, I'd say Italy, but we're going there this summer. So
you're really going to
I'm going to say the weekend with my friends.
You've got a vacation on the horizon.
It's not a lie, Kaylee. It's not a lie.
Where would you guys go if you had your choice of anywhere for the weekend?
Riley's cabin.
Riley's Cabin. Okay.
or Superior
Okay.
or Lincoln. Okay, sorry.
Is the cabin like up in Glacier or something?
It's at Sealy
Okay. Beautiful
on the
place.
boat.
Driven
yeah.
by there. Yeah. Have you done the Alpine roller coaster?
Not in
No?
Sealy.
Okay. Yeah. Got to try it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's not like a roller coaster, but you're going through trees and wilderness, and
Yeah.
you never know if you'll see a bear. Hopefully you don't, but you can probably outrun it in that thing. As long as it's not meeting you on one of the tracks, you'll be
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
All right. So let's see. We talked about superstition. You don't really have one. Energy drinks? Yes, no? You an energy drink?
Oh, I used to drink Alani's, but
No.
not much anymore. Really, bubbler. I don't know if you can
Okay.
consider that an energy drink or not, but
Oh, but apparently, like, there's enough spokespeople for that. and
yeah,
So I guess make your money.
pretty good.
um, what is the end all be all best flavor of Gatorade or color? I guess if you want to
Ooh.
go that.
Oh goodness. Probably like I've been on a grape kick lately.
A grape kick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Or strawberry. Probably those two.
See, the strawberry one's a harder sell because it's like it's not always there,
Right.
at the gas station.
Mhm.
So it's like I want my Gatorade available when I need it, and so
Yeah.
I usually go fruit punch or frost blue
Yeah,
because
that
there,
one's
there
good.
are two very different blues as I've
Mhm.
discovered. Lemon lime is okay, and then orange. But yeah, grape's a solid choice too. So have you ever given anybody a Gatorade bath? You ever been
No.
part of that? No.
I haven't.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Something to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, Crosstown, that's a good occasion.
Well, we don't
Yeah.
really get Gatorade coolers. Like
Oh,
we
somebody's
have our
got-
own water bottles. We
Okay.
don't have much.
I'll have to think on that one because it's not that hard to get a Gatorade cooler. and if that adds like one little extra thing to Crosstown, I would absolutely take that bullet. I would
I
be
don't
the
know,
one.
we might be running polls the next day. I don't know.
Fair enough. Well, like I said, there was coach for St. Patrick's girls team who said
Mhm.
sometimes you got to just hide and let them cry. I mean, how do you guys handle emotions, throughout the season, especially because yours is a jam-packed emotional season. It's you guys count the whole year down to play it, and then it wraps up the year. You guys have graduation now this time around, but summer's right around the corner. You may or may not have a championship tournament depending on the weather. So, like, how do you guys handle that?
We just turn to each other a lot. Like we're lucky enough that we're all pretty close, not just us seniors, as a team. So we turn to each other a lot. If we have issues, we go talk to each other, and our coaches are really good about letting us talk to them. And yeah, I mean, we just turn to each other. It's a lot, and so it's good to have people that you can turn to, and they're going through the same thing, so it's not like they don't know it.
Okay. All right. Well, we have a lot of questions that we do that are just for fun. I'm trying to think of what's a good one for you. Is there anyone on the team not allowed to date your brother?
Oh, all of them. They're not allowed.
Wow, that was a very
Not
quick
allowed.
answer. Very,
No,
this is not happening.
no.
But they're your team.
Yeah, but they're also my best friends. And no. He's also like 21, and it's just no.
Now, we try to get obviously we're not talking about like if you had like a 9-year-old brother and just say
Yeah,
like,
right,
and then
yep.
of course if you don't have a brother at all, we do the hypothetical, but that's always fun. Who are you gonna miss the most from the team when you graduate? Like who's been your ride or die?
Oh goodness. She raised her. I mean, all of them. Aspen and I have been through all of softball together since we were in 10U, 12U. Like we've definitely been through the ringer together. But
Fair enough.
really all of them. Like Kaylee, Riley, Haley, Miley, Emma's not here. She's at work. And even the underclassmen, the juniors, sophomores, freshmen, all of them, because they all bring something special. Oh, and Kiva. I didn't see Kiva sitting there. Sorry, Kiva.
She's got Kiva face right now. Hey Kiva.
No, all of them. We are a pretty close team. So all of them, definitely.
All right. All of them. Well, thank you so much,
Yeah,
Ruby.
thank
One more
you.
time, Ruby Dean, ladies and gentlemen. And we will be back with Aspen after this commercial break.
The Block Coaches Show is made possible by our proud sponsors. The Burger Bunker, located at 24 5th Street South here in Great Falls and open Monday through Saturday. It's my personal favorite burger in town. I get the Island Burger. Stop in and tell them the F.A.N Show sent you. Burger Bunker, no frills, just deliciousness for your inner burger lover. Mars of Great Falls, your one-stop shop for a variety of automobile restoration services. Call today at 406-315-2142 or stop in and see Archie yourself at 1224 19th Avenue South. Schulte's 38th Street Store and Coffee House. Family owned and the best chicken in town if you ask me. But don't take my word for it. Stop in and see for yourself at 3800 3rd Avenue South. Russell Country Federal Credit Union, where they believe in helping you and your children achieve financial success and building a better community. They want to be your financial home, so stop in their Great Falls or Fairfield office and get started on your new account today. Mountain West Farm Bureau Insurance, the Eric Dirk Agency, protecting what matters most, local service you can trust, and specializing in home, auto, life, and farm ranch products. You trained them to ball, to hustle, to grind. Now protect their future and your peace of mind. Retirement, life insurance, risk on lock. Doug Mercado with Northwestern Mutual. Protecting what's important, growing for tomorrow. Call Doug. Your game plan starts today. And finally, C.M. Russell Hall of Famer Linda Morin, Rustler Pride.
All right, we are back to wrap things up with the CMR Lady Rustlers softball team, and I am joined by Aspen Zolke. Welcome. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So you guys have started off the season very well, 3-1, Crosstown week, all of that. How has Crosstown been for you in your career? You know, especially coming up on these are going to be your last two.
It's been really good. We've come out with wins overall, but we have had a little downfall throughout the last 4 years, but we're hoping to continue the win streak.
Yes, like I said, it's been a great year to be a Rustler sports-wise. You guys have, the scales are not very well balanced as far as the total count. I think you guys have like 3 or 4 up on, Great Falls High, which is good. But for you guys, softball, you now share the spotlight with baseball. They're probably getting the bulk of it. But, what's that like, having the boys around repping colors? Is it an about time thing, or is it cool, or like what's...
I don't know. It hasn't really bothered us. We went out and watched a game, but it's just feels like softball still. I don't really think about baseball that much.
Okay. What got you to fall in love with softball?
I don't know. I think just the competitiveness and being outside, and I couldn't really answer that.
Well, other than being a senior, like how long have you played softball for?
Probably since I was 8 or younger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other sports you do?
I did volleyball for a little bit, and I ski here and there, but that's about it.
Okay. So one indoors where it's warm, the other outdoors where it's very cold. How serious of a skier are you?
Pretty serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say it's above softball, or how would you rank the two?
I kind of look at them as like separate things. Like softball has its own season and skiing has its own time. So I don't really compare that.
Okay. Okay. Well, what do you want to do at the next level then?
I'm playing softball.
Okay. Where at?
Spokane.
Ooh,
Yep.
my hometown.
Yep.
Where?
Just Spokane colleges
Okay.
in the
all right.
falls.
Good, good. Okay. Well, I have a reason now to go to a softball game in Spokane when I go home and visit. But you are one of the pitchers?
Nope.
No? You guys didn't give me either, like any of the pitchers? Wow. Okay. So what are you on the field?
I'm a shortstop.
Shortstop.
Yep.
Okay. So you're like trying to help out third base there.
Oh, yeah.
And everything. Were you offended when I said I didn't feel like there was that much pressure on shortstop, second base?
No, not offended.
Okay, good. But do you thrive on the, not getting run over by them as they're rounding the bases? And
Oh, you get ran over. Yep, you do.
What's the worst you've been run over?
A girl just didn't look when she was taking off a second and just plowed me over, and I was probably 12. So
You get a cleat to the arm?
yeah, I've got hit covering third base a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
How bad does it hurt to take a cleat to the shin?
I've never got cleated,
Oh, okay.
but I assume it doesn't feel very good.
All right. Well, what's your superstition?
Probably sunflower seeds.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the greatest flavor of all time is?
Dill pickle.
There we go. Okay, so we got a couple of dill pickles here. Second best flavor?
Probably barbecue.
Okay, all right, another solid choice. You can't always find dill pickle, I've noticed.
Yeah.
So is it Biggs? Is that the brand, or any dill pickle?
Yeah, or Spitz.
Spitz?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Uh, you guys all as a group go before each game to get your sunflower seed fix?
Actually, today we did like a team sunflower seed bucket, so we all brought a different flavor and put them together.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that's like when we would go to like a Pizza Hut and would take our cup and hit the the fountain drink each time.
Yep.
Wow. You guys do that with the sunflower seeds.
Yep.
And how has that experience been?
Well, it just started today, so today was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just like Bean Boozle. You don't know what you're gonna get.
I mixed the Easter eggs. So all the candies that have like egg form. So there was the trolley, the crawlers, the sweet tarts, and then the nerds eggs. I mixed them all in a bowl, and my wife, will not eat them because there's a sour one that's rogue in there every once in a while. That's the whole point. Like, and so you. So you're okay with if there's like a cracked pepper or I forget how weird of flavors they have for sunflower seeds, but you just, all right, here we go. We're up and running.
It's mainly savory. Nobody brought like salted caramel, so that was good. But the bacon's pretty bad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's probably the only one I don't like.
Really? Okay. Well, that's too bad. I like the bacon one, but to each their own. So, weekend with the girls or a week-long vacation with the family?
I don't know. I'd split it half and half. I do love both, but the girls probably now, since we're gonna be away for a while.
Okay. I was going to say for you, it's probably you have that family vacation, but it's not really a vacation when you ski. Like I assume
Yeah.
there's places that you guys have gone for
Yeah.
a week at a time.
Yeah.
What's the most like exotic or high profile place you've gone for skiing?
We went to Whitefish. We kind of try to stay in the state.
Fair enough.
We don't like big crowds or anything. We like to stay on the little mountains, but Whitefish probably was the best. We did go to Big Sky, but we didn't really love it.
So no Aspen or Breckenridge?
No, I'd love to go to Aspen, but
Oh, okay. There you go. So I think if that's where you spend a week with the family, you can just lose them on the hill and be
Yeah.
like, later, losers.
yeah.
Is Riley's cabin really that cool though?
Yeah, I've been once. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Okay. All right. I'll look for my invite.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. You guys have your fun. I don't need to be there. For dress up, dress down, what are you?
Dress up.
Okay.
Yep.
So what is the occasion that it has to be in order for you to feel you need to dress up? Or do you just overdress for anything you want?
Oh no.
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 Okay, that's taboo.
No, I like maybe dress up like twice a month, like really dress up. But if it's like a game day, we dress up, or if I'm going out to dinner with my family somewhere nice, then I'll dress up. But I'm not a like dress up every day for school. No thanks.
Okay, so I need to get a gauge here on this. So Jakers dress up.
I've never been to Jakers.
Okay.
So I couldn't tell you.
Texas Roadhouse dress up. Dress
In the middle.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are like the fanciest restaurants I could think of off the top of my head. Applebee's probably dress
You dress down.
down. Applebee's.
Yeah, dress down.
Okay. 5-star seafood
In the middle.
in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Did I forget anything? Oh, Kobe Steakhouse.
Dress up.
Dress up. Okay. And Tasty Pot.
Never been.
Okay. All right. And then what about prom? Did you go? Did you dress up? Like, is that like the
Oh,
next
yeah.
level of dress up?
That's
for
like
you?
next level, yeah.
Okay. What's different?
I put my face on. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So church is probably dress up. Okay. I think we got a good gauge. So yeah, it's got to be a pretty fancy dinner.
Yeah.
And then what's your cutoff as far as how much work you want to put into dressing up?
I don't know. I don't really wear a lot of makeup. I mean, and I don't do my hair all crazy.
Okay.
That's a hard question. I don't know.
Are you the kind of person that has like flats with you in case your legs get tired of the heels, or do you
No.
just grin and bear it?
I just go for it.
I like that. All right. So you are dress up, and we figured out that it's high-profile restaurants or events. I don't know if summer jam or concerts or things like that, but I'm assuming if it's like a banquet, you probably dress up.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, fair enough. Let's see. So how do you handle the emotions of the season, especially your senior year now?
I turn to my family a lot and my friends and my teammates because, I mean, again, like Ruby said, we're all going through it together and we know that we can count on one another to be there for us.
Okay. Anything left on the senior year bucket list for you other than graduate?
Yeah, graduate. I'm ready.
You're ready?
Yeah.
How ready have you been?
Oh, I've been ready.
Wow. Okay. Who are you going to miss the most on the team?
That's hard. Honestly, probably everybody, but Ruby and I have been pretty close and we're going the farthest away from each other out of all my friends. So
Yeah. What do you think about Wisconsin?
I've never been, but I mean, go her. I mean, she's got it.
Is this one of those things where it's just like, I love you, I appreciate you, but you're going to come visit me?
I think it's going to be mutual.
Okay.
We're going to visit each other.
All right.
Yep.
All right. You excited for cheese curds?
Yeah.
Well, what does life after college look like? Have you even thought about it?
Oh, yeah. I'm a planner.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I don't know. Like, I know for myself, but I don't know. I'm not really a teller either.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not a secret, but I just want to establish my life,
So then I'll ask, what's the degree that you're going for when you're in Spokane?
I'm gonna be an echocardiographer.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go get another degree.
And keep playing while you achieve that degree, or is it 4 years of softball and then you're done?
It's actually 2 years, so I might go on and play 2 years again at like a higher level, but as of right now, it's just 2.
Okay. There's been plenty of softball players I know that that was it. They wanted to go down the medical route, and there was not really a ton of life and professional balance that they could have as far as sports and the degree goes. So they opted for the degree, but you're going to try and do both. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think that's very admirable. But the big question is crosstown. How you feel about it?
Oh, I feel good.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't have any regret, not regret, but bad feeling.
Yeah,
You have to have confidence.
that's fair. That's fair. What is your favorite thing about Coach Alex, since she could not be with us this evening?
I think her humor, probably.
She was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's always been very nice to me, very open, and even if I put her on the spot and try to interview her, but I'm hoping that we get back around to you guys later on in the season. Keep the winning going, and you guys have been fantastic tonight. Thank you so much for showing up, and one more time for Mrs. Zulke. Thank you, Aspen. I
Thank you.
appreciate you. And we have, yes, officially locked down. That's what my brain was trying to process in that moment, is that next week we have confirmed, and I'm going to confirm again and again, Coach Mack and the Great Falls High boys baseball team are finally going to make their appearance on the Coaches Show. So any changes, though, you'll see them updated on the Facebook and the Instagram page. So make sure that you guys are following me. But we will be right here next Monday at the Block, and you can hear a replay of this every Wednesday on Real Country 104.3. So for the Lady Rustlers, for Aspen, and for Coach Klein, thank you so much, ladies, and we will see you next time.